Did you know that many small business owners end up paying $1,000 more in taxes each year than they need to? It's a fact, and you don't have to fall into that same trap. Imagine achieving a 50% reduction in your small business tax bill in just 30 days. It's not a dream, it's a game-changing reality for small business owners. Today we're going to lay out the top 10 tax deductions that can make this dream come true. If you're ready to keep more of your hard-earned money in your pocket, stay with us to the end of this video, okay? Now let's get into the video. What's up, team? Welcome back to another episode of the Tax Huddle, where I'll be sharing some financial winning plays to help you beat Uncle Sam on the financial field. Now, in today's episode, I'm diving right into the top 10 tax deductions every small business owner should know. These deductions can put a significant amount of money back in your pocket. So let's huddle up and get ready to tackle the top 10 tax deductions. But before we break the huddle, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, comment below, and most importantly, pass this video on to your friends, family, and anyone you know who's looking to level up their financial game in 2023. Now, let's break the huddle and dive into the top 10 tax deductions every small business owner should know. Ready? Hurry. All right, team, now let's dive into deduction number 1, which is the home office deduction. So picture this, you're running your business from the comfort of your own home. To qualify, you need to set aside a dedicated space in your home used specifically for business. It could be a corner of a room, or it could be a separate office space. But here's the golden nugget. You have to use the advanced method. You have to measure your home office space, calculate the square footage, and divide that number by the square footage of your entire home. By doing this, you get a deduction based off of that specific percentage, and that's called utilizing the home office deduction. That's money going right back into your pocket, turning your home into a tax-saving cash cow. Now let's shift gears and talk about deduction number 2, which is vehicle expenses. There are 2 methods to claim these expenses, the standard mileage rate and actual expenses. The standard mileage rate is straightforward. For every mile you drive for business, you can write off a set amount per mile. It's hassle-free and easy to use. Now on the other hand, we've got the actual expenses method. With this one, you track all your related costs, gas, maintenance, insurance, and then deduct the portion that's used specifically for your business. It does require more record keeping, but can lead to some bigger deductions. Now let's weigh the pros and cons. The standard mileage rate is simple and requires less record keeping, but it might not be the best option if you have high expenses associated with your vehicle. But on the other hand, the actual expenses method can potentially get you more significant deductions if you have a vehicle with substantial costs, but it involves some detailed tracking. But here's a secret weapon you should know about, and that's section 179 of the tax code. It allows you to write off the cost of a new vehicle in the very first year, which could potentially save you thousands. Whether you're considering a new sedan, a truck, or SUV, section 179 could be a game-changing strategy for you. So if you're thinking about upgrading your car, this might be the time to do it and score big in tax deductions. Now this does mean you have to keep some more detailed records. This means keeping receipts for gas, maintenance, and all the other costs related to your vehicle. It's a little bit more involved, but it can result in substantial savings. At the end of the day, the choice depends on your preferences and your circumstances. Whether you prefer the simplicity of the standard mileage rate or the potential for higher savings when it comes to the actual expense method, you got options. So pick the one that best suits your needs. And if you're in the market for a new vehicle, consider the section 179 to elevate your potential savings. And it works for a wide range of vehicles, including heavyweights like Cadillac Escalade, the G-Wagon, or Lamborghini Urus. Make it a valuable tool for your financial playbook. Now let's dive into deduction number 3, which is business travel expenses. When it comes to running your business, you might find yourself traveling on the road a lot. The good news is those business-related trips can translate into some tax savings. You can deduct expenses like airfare, accommodation, meals, and even transportation while on a business trip. But here's the catch. The IRS requires that your travel be ordinary and necessary and directly related to your business. So it's not a personal vacation trip that can be written off. But here's a little twist to consider. Let's say you're planning a personal getaway to a nice location, but as luck would have it, you discover some business-related opportunities at your destination. What a coincidence. Whether it's a business meeting with a potential client, or networking, or people in your industry, those business activities can be a golden ticket to some tax deductions that you can write off. Now, deduction number 4 is advertising and marketing. In today's digital age, spreading the word about your business is essential. And the good news is that you can get a tax deduction for it. You can claim expenses related to advertising and marketing as deductions. This includes costs of things like running online ads, designing your website, or even printing, event flyers. These expenses can add up, but they can also increase your savings come tax season. So whether you're investing in social media ads, you're launching email campaigns, or maybe even doing some old school marketing tactics, remember that each dollar you spend on promoting for your business translates into tax deductions. So for example, imagine you're a small business owner and you decide to run a Facebook ad campaign to boost your product sales. You probably spend a significant amount on ad creation and promotion. The good news here, those ad expenses are tax deductible. Now let's dive into deduction number 5, which is employee benefits. If you're a small business owner, taking care of your employees is crucial. And the good news is that providing them certain benefits not only going to make your team happy, but it's also going to provide you with some valuable tax deductions. You can offer benefits like health insurance, retirement plans, and even educational assistance to your employees. And the costs associated with these benefits are typically tax deductible for your business. It's a win-win situation. Your employees get valuable perks, and you get to save on taxes. So for instance, let's say you run a small business and decide to offer a retirement plan to your employees, such as a 401k. The contributions you make to your employer's retirement account can be tax deductible. This not only helps your employer secure their financial future, but also puts money back in your pocket come tax time. Now let's dive into deduction number 6, which is professional services. As a small business owner, you might often seek some professional assistance, whether it's legal advice, accounting, or even consulting services. These expenses can be valuable tax deductions. You can deduct the cost of these professional service fees as long as these services are directly related to your business operations. So whether you hired an attorney to help with contracts or hired an accountant to manage your finances, those expenses can help reduce your overall tax liability. And yes, you heard me right. Even fees you pay to professionals like myself, your accountant, can be a tax deduction. I can help you save money on taxes, and you get to write off my services as a business expense. It's a win-win. Up next is deduction number 7, which is office supplies and equipment. Every small business needs supplies and equipment to run smoothly, and many of these expenses can be deducted. You can deduct the cost of office supplies and equipment that are both ordinary and necessary for your business operation. This includes things like computers, printers, furniture, and even software. As long as these items you use are for your business, they can be considered eligible for tax deduction. So here's an example to show you how this deduction works. Let's say you're a freelance graphic designer. To complete your projects, you probably purchase a new computer, design software, and maybe some office supplies like high quality paper or some printer ink. These costs for these can add up, but the silver lining is that they're fully deductible. By claiming these deductions, you're not only getting the tools that you need to excel in your business, but you're also increasing the savings by reducing your taxable income. Now, deduction number 8 is business insurance. In this unpredictable world of business, insurance plays a crucial part in protecting your enterprise. Many of these insurance costs can be used as deductions to keep money in your pocket. So you can deduct various types of business insurance, such as liability insurance, property insurance, and even health insurance for your employees. These are seen as ordinary and necessary expenses to protect your business and provide security for your team. For example, let's consider a small restaurant owner. They invest in property insurance to protect their establishment from unforeseen events like fires or natural disasters. And additionally, they offer health insurance to their employees as part of their benefits package. These expenses can add up, but the beauty about it is that they can be deducted from your business's taxable income. And by doing so, you're not only reducing your tax bill, but you're also ensuring the business's safety and the well-being of your employees. All right, moving on to deduction number 9, which is education and training. As a small business owner, investing in your knowledge and skills can be a game changer. Fortunately, the IRS allows deduction for various education and training expenses to help you grow your expertise while saving on taxes. You can deduct expenses related to maintaining or improving the skills needed in your current business. These expenses can include things like tuition, books, supplies, and even transportation costs for educational courses and workshops. However, to qualify for these deductions, your training must be directly related to your current business or occupation. It should also serve to maintain or improve the skills required in your line of work. So for instance, let's say you're a self-employed digital marketer. To stay ahead in the game, you enroll in an advanced online marketing course. The tuition fees, the course material, and even the interest expense for the duration of the entire course can be eligible for deductions, as long as they align with your current business. Now, the final deduction number 10, is retirement contributions. As a small business owner, planning for your future is just as important as managing your business today. The IRS provides various deductions for retirement contributions, helping you secure your golden years while reducing your taxable income. You can deduct contributions to retirement plans like a simplified employee pension or an SEP IRA, or a solo 401k. These retirement plans offer you the opportunity to save and invest your money to your retirement. And the best part is that you can deduct these contributions, which can have a significant impact on your tax bill. So let's consider an example, a self-employed graphic designer. They set up a solo 401k plan and they contribute a percentage of their income each year. By doing so, they're not only setting up themselves for a successful future, but they're also lowering their taxable income in the process. This means that they enjoy the benefits of a tax-deferred savings while paying less in taxes today. And there you have it, the top 10 tax deductions every small business owner should know. If you enjoy these tips and want to see more financial winning plays, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the Tax Huddle, and pass this video on to your friends, family, and fellow financial players. Until our next huddle, I'm your coach Ibrahim Muhammad. Take care.